When Owen Morgan led England to World Cup glory last summer, he reflected positively, not just on his team's quality, but their collectivity. Diversity had played its part, said the Irishman, in Moeen Ali and Adil Rashid, a South Asian influence, and Barbados-born Jofra Archer, a vital figure throughout. But their presence masks a wider issue facing English cricket: dwindling numbers of black players and serious cultural problems creating an uneasy undercurrent.
The numbers, that's one aspect. I'm sure the guys that have played, I'm one of those. It's also now the stuff you have to deal with once you're inside the system. It's the racist comments, it's the racist jokes that you have to put up with. So the two go hand in hand. There's no policing of it, there's no measuring of it.
This is increasingly what junior cricket in this country looks like. A recent Sport England study found the number of young Asians playing the game is twice their share of the population. But it's very different for the African Caribbean community. A decline of first-generation migrants passing on their interest and a lack of facilities in inner-city communities, just two reasons why they're underrepresented in clubs and county academies.
We need to take drastic changes to make it so that African kids aren't discarded and overlooked. Or any kid, whether it's, as you said, if he's an inner-city kid, right, no matter his race, no matter his social background, how do we get that kid to feel that, you know what, there's a path for me?
We're losing a lot of talent that we're not being able to find through the current scouting mechanisms, through the work of the counties, through our attempts. I think in the past we've probably got it wrong by not connecting with the community in the right way. A lot of the work that we've done in urban communities to try and bring this connection with the game and make it more real now needs to be looked at again to make sure that we are making those authentic connections with role models and with coaches and with teachers with whom kids can identify from those communities.
It means that talented youngsters like Jamal Richards at Essex are an all too rare sight across county cricket. Surrey, with a home ground based in the hugely diverse borough of Lambeth, are attempting to change that with an African Caribbean engagement programme.
We don't want to miss a generation of players, so we've identified and found talent far and wide that are capable of being the next generation of players, male and female, and they're now in an academy environment, really working on their skills and making sure they have every opportunity to cross and stay within the game at the highest level.
And at the top level, the figures show dropping numbers in the men's game. In 1995, there were 33 black players in county cricket. By the 2019 season, there were just 9. At England, Ebony Rainford-Brent is one of just 2 black women to have represented their country. Michael Carberry is the only black man born in England to play a test since 2004. But being in professional dressing rooms have also been an uncomfortable experience.
The moment you walk in, it's the comments about your body. If you go in particularly if you go in the shower, it's the food they think you eat. We all just sit around the table eating fried chicken. That we, as I say, we have to speak in a certain way.
The way you talk is being judged. The type of friends you keep outside of the game is being judged. The type of clothing you wear, it might be judged. And you're thinking, whoa. All right, so what am I going to have to do to fit in here?
You have to decide what's more important. Is it your career or your principles? And again, what other race has to deal with that? White privilege doesn't have to worry about that walking in a cricket change room.
But racism still extends far beyond the changing rooms. A supporter in New Zealand banned for abusing Archer on last winter's tour. The same player targeted on social media after breaching the biosecure bubble against the West Indies. For black players, it seems breaking into the system isn't easy, and the same applies when you get there. Rob Jones, Sky Sports.